Hello, welcome to a journey through tarot. Hello, here I am. I wanted to introduce myself as I am. I don't normally put myself on camera, but I wanted everyone to get to know me now that I've been a little bit more in the community. So, I just have to do a little shout out to Light Girl Tarot. I'm sure everyone knows who she is. She's amazing. We've been doing a lot of Zoom calls. So I wanted to introduce myself. Here I am. I don't normally like to be on camera, but I wanted to present myself and say, this is who I am. My name is Tierny. That's Tierny. It is unique, I know, but this is me as I am. I hope you like my shirt. It says good vibes. Anyways, I wanted to do a collective reading today, so I just want to do all signs, and I want to do what is your person thinking at this moment. I also just did a twin flame collective reading, so if anyone's interested in that, take a look. And I just wanted to get to know you guys a little bit. I feel a little awkward on camera. I'm still kind of getting used to it, so if I'm a little fidgety or awkward, I'm trying not to. Trying to be as natural as I possibly can. This is me. So yeah. So let's start with Aries. Those of you who do know me know that I am an Aries, and I am all fire. I'm an Aries sun. I'm a Gemini moon, Gemini rising, and I am a Sag moon. Yes, I know it's a lot of fire. You might get those readings some days where I'm a little bit calmer. You might get the readings other days where I'm like on fire and I'm like telling you like it is. So I mentioned this before on my channel specifically. It's going to be different every single time. You're going to get a different type of reading. This is my growth. This is my journey through learning tarot, right? So that's why I decided to name my channel A Journey Through Tarot. So I'm just going to sage a little bit, and I'm using some Palo Santos real quick as it won't light for me. And those of you who are following me, if you want to comment your sun, moon, and rising, just so I can get to know you guys a little bit more. And then you can find me on Light Girl's channel as well, Light Girl Tarot, because she has been doing she's amazing. She's incredible. She's let us all participate and do Zoom calls and just be a part of her world. And so I'm just so grateful for her. Okay, doesn't seem like I need to sage too much, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. I brought out some of my favorite decks, so I'm really feeling like I'm inclined to do this reading. And I'm just gonna do what feels right, and we're gonna kind of just go with the flow today. So welcome, it's nice to see you all. Sorry about that, I was looking for a specific deck, but obviously it's not meant to be. So my very first one was the Rider-Waite, and that's the one I was looking for, but I can't quite find it, and I do believe that all things happen for a reason. So the fact that I can't get accessible to it right now means it's not meant to be. Okay, so I wanted to just take a quick brief moment before we start. If you want to fast forward, you can. But I'm the type who kind of likes to read the energy, ground myself a little bit before we begin. So take a deep breath with me. Breathe out. Put your person in your mind's eye. Close your eyes if you feel necessary. Okay. Now, let's start with Aries. I don't know how long as I drop my whole deck, I don't know how long each reading is going to be. But if it is longer than usual, or if you're bored, it's maybe not your channel, because I am long-winded. I speak a lot. I say a lot of things. I am maybe thorough, a little too thorough with some of these readings. So anyways, and I'm not the best shuffler. I am in the process of learning to be better. This is a bigger deck. So this was one of my favorite decks. It's actually the second one I bought. And let's see what we get today. Aries, spirit guides, ancient ancestors. What do we need to hear about Aries? Okay, so I do take reversals. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So your person has not been giving you the energy that you have been giving them. So what this feels like to me is a one-sided relationship where one of you has been the one to basically lay the foundation, to be mature in your actions, to basically set your relationship up for success, whereas the other side, not so much. 8 of Cups, yeah. So someone has walked away, ghosted, did something in order to allow this relationship to collapse in itself. This 8 of Cups is interesting because there's this beautiful, I think it's a hummingbird. No, I have no idea what that is. Tell me what it is. There's a bird, which to me equals free spirit. So although someone walked away, another person was able to be their true, authentic, free spirit, spirited self. And the reason why I say free spirit is because Aries is that free spirit. They are go-getters. They are eye on the prize. And it's like, okay, if these cups are not mine, I will seek out what is mine. And nothing will pass me by that doesn't belong to me, or that belongs to me. I apologize. Nothing will pass me by that belongs to me. I will not miss the opportunity that was meant for me. That's your overall vibe right now. Let's clarify a little bit here. So this is a past relationship that ended. This is an unequal relationship. What is the next action Aries should take? The Tower. Let it go, Aries. There's a reason why this ended, and that is for your highest and your best self. At this moment, you have laid the foundation. This card is called Foundation in this deck. You have laid the foundation. You have done your absolute best to create the beautiful home together, the stability, the 4 of Wands, and this person has lit it up in flames. This person is a snake, this person is a dragon, this person is a dark vampire energy sucker. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm having a hard time verbalizing too, which always to me equals someone's throat chakra is blocked, whether that be your person's or yours. And I also see this as a heart blockage, so your heart chakra as well, and I'm just getting that intuitively. I don't necessarily know specifics, but that is what I'm getting from this particular read. And this 8 of Cups feels very one-sided as well. Someone walked away, and that wasn't your choice, Aries, is the vibe that I'm getting. Judgment in reverse. So this card is in this deck called Forgiveness. Forgiveness in reverse. So I get this as you haven't forgiven them, or maybe you have forgiven them, but you haven't forgiven yourself. And the reason why I say yourself is because this woman has a reflection within this sea, right? And the water always represents emotions. So I feel like you haven't quite forgiven yourself for allowing this person into your life, for you allowing some of the things that happened in the relationship. And there's no judgment as far as where I'm coming from. I know as someone who's allowed a person to completely do things to me that I would never let anyone else do, right? So there's no judgment at the fact that you haven't forgiven them if you haven't. But I do think that if you haven't necessarily forgiven yourself. And I don't want to loosely, and I tend to loosely bring out the term twin flames. I'm just going to loosely say this on this one. If it resonates with you, yes. If you're not sure, it's not your reading. At least this particular point in it. So I'm going to say that I think there is a reflection of two people and they're each learning a similar lesson. So that could be twin flames, or it's just you reflecting on your masculine and feminine side, and also forgiveness within yourself. This card is an add-on bonus in this deck, and it's called Charity, and this is the generosity card. So I'm going to interpret this in my own version because this has its own version in its deck, but for me, I do feel like this is Spirit saying, Aries, you do not need to, this is not a charity case, right? You do not need to pacify this person. You do not need to forgive them necessarily. You need to forgive yourself. Although it's helpful to forgive for your own self, I don't think you should forgive them and allow them back into your life. So let me rewind a little, because I did say I don't think you should forgive. I do think you should, but not for them, for yourself. Because a lot of you, I feel like, are waiting for an apology. This apology may never come, and you have to be okay with that. You have to say, okay, they may never apologize. That's okay. It would be nice to have this apology, but it may not ever happen. And you have to have this level of acceptance. What this card specifically in my head is representing, yes, you're a generous person, but here's my thing. This is not a charity case. This person needs to learn their own lesson. That's how I feel Spirit is taking this. This person is no longer yours to control or to help or to take on their burdens any longer. Although you are an incredible human being, you're very you're very unconditionally loving, and then it said unforgiving. So I don't know if they haven't forgiven you. That might be why that came out of my mouth. I do think that there needs to be some form of communication if that is something that you are seeking, but I don't think that you should have an expectation of an apology without having the forgiveness within yourself, if that makes sense. I'm sorry if I'm going back and forth a little here. But I'm having trouble because I feel like you do want to forgive them, but you also want an apology and you want change. But at the end of the day, it's not whether or not they give you an apology. It's about whether or not you forgive yourself for what you went through and how you handled it. And if you've learned the lesson that was meant to be learned. Because at the end of the day, whether it's twin flame or not, there's something to be learned through every relationship every person you meet, right? Every person that you're with. Okay. Sorry about that, Aries. It's kind of a little all over the place. A little bit of a frantic energy. I don't know if that's mine or yours. Let me know whose it is. Okay. Let's move on to Taurus. And I'm going to shuffle. And I may take a break to sage here and there just to give you guys a heads up. This is not the deck I'm going to use. This doesn't feel right. This one, for whatever reason, is catching my attention. So let's go with this deck. Okay. Taurus energy. Spirit guides, ancestors. Please give me a reading on Taurus and their person. What do I need to know for Taurus and their person? Clear, concise reading, please, Spirit. Okay. We got the star right off the bat. There's hopefulness in this relationship. There's this underlying sense of serene and peacefulness is the overall, excuse my phone there. I feel like that was a confirmation. Whenever things happen in the background of my videos, I personally take them as a confirmation. Also, I have ADD, so if I get distracted, I apologize. So the star, for me in this particular deck, this feels very pure, and the reason I say this is there's dove, there's this white dress, there's this sense of calm, there's a sense of serenity. There's the essence of pure, real, true love. And as cheesy as that sounds, it feels right to say. Today I watched this penguin documentary about how penguins mate for life, right? So do doves. So this feels very loving and nurturing and pure between the two of you. What else for Taurus Spirit? Clear, concise reading. That one wanted to fly out. Ooh, we have the Empress in reverse. So although you're the Empress, there's something hidden here. Because I normally see the Empress as intuitive, as the most beautiful woman in the deck, the most loving, although she's very close to the Queen of Cups. But the reason I say loving is because I just feel like the Empress, although she knows everything and sees everything, she gives the knowledge of what is necessary. I feel like she doesn't go around, excuse my metaphor right now, but if any of you have seen the movie Encanto about Bruno and how they don't like Bruno because he keeps giving every single piece of his psychic ability out, which he shouldn't. He shouldn't tell them the fish is going to die. He should just say something else, or he shouldn't give. Everyone doesn't need to know the future, although they would want to know. There's a lot Spirit keeps from us for a reason. So I feel like you're very wise and intuitive, but I feel like you're also secretive about it because you are trying to save grace. And I don't normally speak like that, so that was for someone. Okay. You're very loving. You're very nurturing to your person. What actions does this person want to take towards Taurus? Actions does this person want to take towards Taurus? Actions. Are they nervous? What's up with this? Come on out. I'm going to shuffle. Spirit told me to shuffle, so shuffle a couple times here. Goodness. Okay. King of Pentacles in reverse. So to me, that means this is someone who's materialistic. This is someone who cares about the essence of the world in body rather than in spirit. So materialistic things, they want to look like they have money. They want to dress nice. They want to look like they have all the expensive things so that everyone thinks they're cool, basically. Materialistic. Potentially shallow. I'm getting a little bit of that vibe. We have the Sun in reverse. Okay. We have Justice in reverse. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So that's really interesting to me. They have this materialistic tendency, but they're very giving. It's a very contradictory energy. So it's like potentially in the past, they're like, I was very materialistic. I was more focused on my career. I was more focused on money than I was with my person, potentially you, Taurus. And now I'm wanting to be a more giving person. I'm wanting to be more well-rounded. I'm wanting to help others rather than try to take from others is the overall energy that I'm getting from that. But then there's this, I think this is a breakup, Taurus, between you and someone. So if you're in a relationship right now, I don't think this is necessarily for you. I do think this is for more of those who are either in a twin flame dynamic or single. The only reason I say that is because the Sun is in reverse. Although there's this hopefulness that someday there will be this pure, beautiful, abundant relationship, there's this sadness and hopelessness within. So it's like, I dream, and this almost is like a Cinderella looking person. So it reminds me of like a Disney fairy tale. And I believe that someday we'll be together and we will be balanced. And this, although it's very pure, and then now I'm looking at this image of this bird. It doesn't look like a dove. It looks more like a duck. It's weird because on camera I'm like, oh, that looks like a dove. And then I turn it around just now and I'm like, oh, that looks more like a duck or a swan. I don't know what that is. But so it's like, is this, and the reason why it's funny that I say duck is because, is this reality or is this just a fantasy? And that's for you to decide, right? So for me, it's like, you're hoping one day, or they're hoping one day, maybe you're done with them because the Empress is in reverse. I feel like maybe you are done, but they potentially have this fantasy world of the two of you together, and there needs to be some sort of justice. For me, I always take the karmic, the justice card as karmic justice, meaning the ones who have given for this relationship will receive an abundant amount of things, rather than the ones who, the reason why I say giving to this relationship is because I believe that this is a soul commitment of some kind. I keep saying twin flame loosely, and I apologize for those of you who are not in that type of situation. So I'm going to say soul connection, soul bond. So whoever's in this soul connection and is producing and giving and loving unconditionally, that one will be rewarded by spirit. The one who isn't, because they have been materialistic in the past, or they're following the new shiny toy, the new, person in their life, rather than recognizing what they do have. There's this level of greediness from either you or your person. I'm getting more on their side. If you're a cross watcher, then you can flip the sides. But again, there's this hopefulness, but then there's this recognition that someone has ruined it, perhaps. So let me know if that resonates or not, Taurus. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Let's go ahead and move on to that. Let's see what Gemini gets today. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Suggestions are always welcome. And if you're interested in personal, I am offering those at this moment. So feel free to email me. Okay. Gemini spirit. Gemini. What do you have for Gemini spirit? The poor of Pentacles. Wow, that is hilarious. Poor, right? The Four of Pentacles is like holding on to your stability, holding on to, it's almost like, for me, it's like holding on to worry about the future and worry about potentially becoming into a poverty mindset. So it's funny that I said Four of Pentacles, because it's like I'm no longer holding on to this loss and holding so tightly onto my person to the point where I'm trying to control every aspect of the relationship. I'm finally letting go in a healthy way. For me, I always get the Four of Pentacles as being kind of a codependent energy, kind of a desperate energy. For me in reverse, this is giving me a healthy vibe. So this is a healthy side of yourself now, where you're releasing rather than gripping so tightly. King of Pentacles in reverse, and I got this just for Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your chart, let me know, because that would be something that I would watch. Anyways, King of Pentacles, I see it as a very materialistic energy. I see him as a very, yes, he's stable. Yes, he has nice things, but I do see him as very shallow. That's my opinion on it. Sorry, my dog just jumped on the bed, and that's why the camera is shaking. But this King of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm going to read intuitively. Because the King of Pentacles can be this mature and stable, you know, type of person. I tend to see him a little bit differently in this deck. The only reason why I say that is because it's just something about him feels arrogant to me in this particular deck. So I'm going to read this intuitively. Here's how I see it. He or she, or you, whoever your person is, or it could be your energy, is no longer in this materialistic sense of self, this arrogant self, this shallow self anymore. Although they have been in the past, which I feel very strongly is something that they've been in the past, they are no longer, because it feels like this healthy energy at this point. It feels like a healthy change of pace. Okay. So, I actually don't want to use this deck. I'm going to clarify a little bit here and see what actions your person will take. Okay. Actions, the Taurus. Did I say Taurus? We're on Gemini. Sorry, guys. Gemini. That could be, watch the Taurus reading. Go back a couple minutes. Okay. Gemini. What action is Gemini's person taking? Nine of Pentacles. So, in this particular deck, I normally see the Nine of Pentacles as a very independent energy. Notice how my energy just rose all of a sudden as soon as I got these cards. It felt very toned down. It felt very bleak. And now it's feeling like things are changing. So this person previously was very bleak, was very sad regarding their decisions and choices they made. And you have given them a consequence where you said, I'm removing my energy. This person has been having a difficult time with that. That's the energy I'm getting. Nine of Pentacles. I normally see this as an independent, healthy, happy, thriving on their own, recognizing who they are. This particular deck calls it gratitude. So I'm seeing this as this person in the past, or you, was maybe unhappy, wanted more material gain in life. You were focused more on the physical rather than the spiritual dimension, right? Take it as you will. But now I think that either you're feeling very grateful for what you have achieved, for how far you've come, or your person is very grateful for the way that they have handled their life at this point, that they're maturing and growing and developing, because before they were not. If this is your real person, you decide. But I do feel, normally I see this as material gain and very money oriented. I'm seeing this more as a gratitude for who you are, because you are abundant. And I don't see pentacles, this is my perspective, I see them as abundance. And abundance can take many forms. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be gratefulness in where you're at in life, appreciating what you have, enjoying the things that you do, and having just an overall joy in life. And that's why I think my energy rose as soon as I got these cards. So I think before, either you were feeling bleak and miserable, you weren't sure which direction to take, then all of a sudden you flipped your perspective and you said, I'm going to be grateful. And as soon as you decided to be grateful, good things came your way. That's how I'm taking it. The Fool, new beginnings, right there. Whether this be between you and your person, the card kind of flipped. I'm going to see how this one wants to come out. So sorry if I'm moving things around. But the Fool, that's a 0, right? That's the beginning. You start over. You start fresh. Yes, there are things that happened in the past, but we're not living in the past any longer. So I'm proud of you, Gemini. I'm proud of you for either changing your mindset or disallowing others to take from you. And I feel like you are going on this new journey, either in an independent energy, because I did also get that independent Nine of Pentacles vibe. So you either are removing yourself from a materialistic person who is also very arrogant, or your person is changing their mindset, or you were that at one point and now you're deciding to be grateful. So either you were a poverty-stricken person and you were concerned about money and I better have this job and I better do that, even though I'm miserable at my job, I have to keep this job because I make a lot of money, or however your mindset was, take it as it resonates. I feel like there's this renewal of energy, new beginnings. Okay, so yeah, this didn't want to stay upright. The King of Wands. There's this passionate person, whether that be you and you're now standing in your power, but I do think, and I'm getting the vibe where this is your person who has become their higher self at this point, or they're on the way and you're up here, they're down here, they are rising above. They are becoming better in who they are. They are recognizing things in the past they didn't handle properly. They may have put blame on you. They may have been arrogant about it. It's not my fault. Yada, yada, yada. At this point, this card is also the action card in this particular deck. This person wants to take action towards you. I feel like this was an ending. They would like a new beginning. I can confirm all day, but it will take me way too long, so I'm just going to go with my intuition here. There's a couple different storylines that I'm getting. Take what's resonating. This is either you standing in your power, or this is your person starting to become a better version of themselves because of you and because of the lessons you have taught them. So whether or not this is a soul connection, it feels like there is a giant change within you, within them, within your entire relationship, whoever this person may be. Or it could be a renewal of yourself if you're focusing on yourself. So you let me know what resonates. I'm not going to do specifics. If you're interested in an individual, let me know and I'll go a little further. I'm going to take a quick pause. Okay, I apologize. I needed to do a little sage break. It does take a lot of energy out when you're doing all these different energies. So that I'm just going to do that really quick. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's light that one more time. Okay, so we just finished with Gemini. Now we are on Cancer. I was going to say Cancer, but then I get like Twitter baited. Okay, Cancer. I want to go ahead and do the Light Seers deck with you, Cancer. It feels right. Okay, Cancer energy. I think Cancers are very well-rounded people. And every Cancer I've known has been just such a wonderful human being. So, just had to throw that out there. My brother is one. I have good friends who are one. Okay. Cancer energy. Cancer and their person. What do I need to know, Spirit? Hoo-wee, Cancer. I was just saying how stable you are as a human being. For me, the Queen of Cups is, and I resonate with her, so Queen of Cups is nurturing, loving, the mother, the lover, the happy-go-lucky, the emotional, but also balanced within her emotions. The way her hands are raised, her eyes are closed, she's very intuitive, she's very balanced in her emotions. Those of you who are a Cancer and you are at a higher self where you actually have worked and healed and are doing the work in order to be a better version of yourself, those Cancers who are in alignment, they are balanced, they are loving, it's like this beautiful cleansing energy when you're around. So that's wonderful, Cancer. So I think your person also sees you that way. They see you as the Queen of Cups. And if that's your person, then vice versa. You know, take it as it resonates. What about this Queen of Cups, Spirit? Queen of Cups. Beautiful Queen of Cups. Just doing her thing. I love the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Spirit, what do you have to say about the Queen of Cups? I feel like your person is very shy, or they don't want anyone to know. They're like hiding you. You're like, I just got in my head, you're my dirty little secret. Like, for some reason, it's really odd. Are you the dirty little secret, Cancer? Like, are you hidden from the world? It's like they don't want anyone else to have you, but they're not fully. I'm not gonna stay on it anymore. Let's see what comes out before I start going off intuitively. Sorry, the way I caught that was weird. Four of Swords. Yeah, you're healing from your connection. Why are you healing? What happened, Cancer? Who did a Cancer wrong? Why? They're so sweet. Yeah, I saw this on the bottom of the deck. Two of Swords. Someone was juggling is the version I was going to get. I don't know why I said version. Is the interpretation that I'm receiving. Normally the Two of Swords is like choosing between things, but this for me is like, and what I'm hearing in my head is ridding themselves of their ultimate happiness. So someone chose someone over you, potentially. This is the vibes I'm getting. I don't like to have to explain myself every single time. So if it's not your story, it's not your story. I'm going to go with what I'm hearing, and I'm going to go with it. Because I'm like getting 50 different storylines, but I want to give you the best one. So I apologize if this is not for every single Cancer, but I do want the message that needs to be heard. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm feeling defensive. Maybe you're feeling defensive, Cancer? Anyways, what I'm getting from this is someone has ruined their blessing because they've chosen someone else. They've ghosted. You've had to heal yourself. You're working on this energy of growth and self-healing. And again, I'm seeing very intuitive, very balanced Cancer. This is you. This is your energy. That's how they see you as well. So someone did you wrong. That's very obvious. They either are in it some sort of third party, which could even just be, look at what we have on the bottom of the deck, the Star. I feel like this is heavier energy. The reason why I say that is because someone has wrecked their blessing. They've, look at the candle going crazy too. They've neglected, that's the word I'm getting. They've neglected you. They have ghosted. They have done something that is ugly. Something that was unnecessary. And to me, it feels like it was for no reason. It feels like you were ghosted for no absolute reason. And I feel angry right now. I feel defensive. I feel Knight of Wands. Sorry, why did I say Knight of Wands? It's because I feel like they're more of a knight than a king for what they have done. King of Wands is this passionate lion, and I always see this card as the divine masculine in this particular deck just because he just is so empowered. But I don't feel like he's earned that if this is your story. He was once your divine masculine, and I'm even seeing there's a lizard on his shirt. It's like, I don't know if you can see that lizard. Hopefully you can. Just feels very slick, like very sneaky, and whatever they did feels very slick. I don't like it. And I don't even talk like that normally, so someone's slick. Maybe you say that. They're a Leo, perhaps, right? With this lion. I don't usually read for signs. I just kind of roll with the flow here. But this person has disrespected you. He has a tattoo of a lion on his body too, which really gives me Leo. This person was your person. You gave them all the love in the world, respect, honesty, pure love, and they have degraded you. They have simply acted like you weren't everything, but you were everything to them. That's the thing. It's like we hurt the ones we love the most, and it's just disgusting. There's something I don't like about this energy, and I can't quite pinpoint it. I want to say bastard. This bastard, I almost said that. Maybe you say that, but it's like they want to be this romantic knight in shining armor, but they just haven't been. They don't know how to be it properly. It almost feels like they have so much potential, but they don't do anything with it, and I hate that kind of energy. The stagnant energy where it's like, you can do so much more. Why are you holding back? Why are you deciding to be this person? Ugh, I'm sorry. I apologize, Cancer, but this energy just really gets to me. Let's get some advice. Advice for okay, this one came right up. Compassion. I think you've already given so much compassion to this person. This is a beautiful card, by the way. It's beautiful. You've already given them so much compassion. You're the Queen of Cups. Like, they don't deserve your compassion. I don't know how I got so angry over this. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, this amazing, beautiful Cancer, and you have just completely, and the fire went out, the light went out in you, and that's what I just heard in my head. The light went out. Signs and reminders. I feel like they're constantly in your head. You're constantly recognizing synchronicities. You're hearing songs. And the same goes for them. They're being reminded of you. They are hearing your name a lot. They can't escape you, and you can't escape them. This almost feels like twin flame energy. Again, I'm loosely bringing that in. I think every single sign has had that so far, and it's probably because I just did a twin flame collective reading, and so I might be kind of in that energy still. But this could be twin flame. And then it really makes me mad because I'm also going through the same type of dynamic, and this energy really resonates with me, so I'm just like, oh. Let's just clarify a little bit. What's the action this person's going to take towards Cancer? Action, Spirit. These wanted to fall out. I don't like to take ones that just do that to me, but Nine of Swords in reverse. So it's interesting. The Nine of Swords is always this disillusionment, right? Where you're stuck in your illusions. That's a confirmation, because every single time I get a message or a ring or something, give me a second. I feel the need to just take a breath. This person has entrapped you in so much conflict. You're just such a compassionate, light being, and this person has just thrown you in the trash. And you are so undeserving of that, Cancer. And my heart goes out to you, because this is not okay. And I'm not happy with your person. Simple as that. Knight of Cups. They want to reach out. They want to have this beautiful, loving, romantic relationship with you. Judgment is here. So the divine is stepping in. I think you have removed your energy, or I hope that you have removed your energy. And the divine says, let me take over. You've done your work. You will receive many blessings. Please don't give your energy away anymore. Generosity in reverse. Cancer, please don't give your energy anymore to this person. I'm not telling you what to do, but I am advising you, as well as Spirit, that enough is enough. And I think that you intuitively know that. And I think you keep being reminded of them over and over and over and over, and you're just tired of it. You're just like, I'm tired of this. You've taken so much from me. I'm going to sage after this too, just so. Because I just feel so wronged. And I know you have been wronged in so many ways at this point, Cancer. And I just want to tell you that you are beautiful, and you are kind, and you are so much more deserving than this person has ever given you. And I just want to apologize from the bottom of my heart for what you have been through. But we do know at the end of the day that there was a reason that you went through what you went through, and you know it, and there's a greater purpose, and you're a light being, and you're here to tell your story, and you're here to learn from this. You are here to learn from this. That is beautiful, Cancer. You're a beautiful, beautiful human being, and that's all I have to say. Okay, let's move on to Leo. All right, Leo. I don't use this deck. I've never used it before. It's a new one. So, and it's called the Wildwood Tarot. So I apologize if I misinterpret some of the cards, but if I have to bring up my cheat sheet, I will. I won't misinterpret. I didn't mean to say misinterpret, because I will never misinterpret anything. Everything that I interpret is supposed to be interpreted in the way that it was, because there is no, in my opinion, mistakes. Things happen for a specific reason. So, Leos. Okay, that fell right out. The Ancestor. Look at this card. This is so divine masculine with the stag, right? The Ancestor in reverse, which I'm assuming is like a King of Wand energy, and I need to double check on that. Ace of Bows. So this is the Ace of Bows. Is that swords? Oh my gosh, I didn't know I was going to be so bad at interpreting. I should have looked at these cards. I apologize. I will clarify. Okay, the Four of Stones, which is protection. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick pause. I'm going to read what these are. I apologize. Okay, I'm back. Sorry I keep doing these pauses, but all this energy, it's a lot. Okay. The Wildwood Tarot, that's where we're at. I felt the need to bring out the book. I was going to read it and then kind of interpret, but I think this book is just a little bit, can't even talk. Whew. Sorry guys, this is my first every sign reading. It's a lot of energy at once. Okay, the Ancestor. This was interesting for me because this is a she. I was thinking divine masculine, but it says she is a creature of myth, half animal, half human. Carries the wand of wisdom. So I think it's the wands, I believe. But either way, it says she's associated with the new moon and elements of air and earth. So if you have air or earth in your charts, that's for you. This is basically a guide. She's a guide. It talks about new beginnings. This reminds me of the Fool card a little bit. So I'm just going to read this intuitively rather than this necessary book here, because it's interpreted a little bit different. So I'm going to interpret it the way I feel necessary. I do want to double check though, and I apologize for bringing out the book, but I just felt like called to do that. So the stones are swords. So the Four of Stones is the Four of Swords. And the Ace of Bows, I believe, is wands. So let me just double check. Yeah. Okay. Just had to double check, so I apologize about that. Okay, Leo. Back to what we were saying here. Sorry. Okay. I've noticed I apologize a lot. I'm going to stop doing that. Okay. The Ancestor in reverse. So it almost feels to me like there is a stagnant energy between you and your person. The reason I say that is because in the book it was relating to new beginnings, it was relating to this guide. It's almost, for me, I get like the full energy. She's in snow, she's in, ragged clothing. I don't feel as though your person has given you a reconciliation, although I feel it intuitively that that's something that is on their mind. And I just have to mention that to someone. That is for someone. This new beginning is something that either you want or your person wants. This spark of life, right? This Ace of Wand here. This reigniting of a relationship, reigniting of a passionate relationship. This electric electric energy. I want to say electrocuted. I don't know why. I was thinking Pikachu when I said that. This spark of lightning that just engulfs the forest, right? Pachow! There's this energy of someone's been waiting a very long time for the right time to communicate with you. I feel like this is someone who is in separation at the moment because of this Four of Swords, this hiding energy, this healing of oneself, protection, it says on this card. Protecting yourself after something crucial that happened. That was, you were meant to go through a difficult time in order to eventually have this reconciliation. So I'm getting reconciliation energy. For those of you who are in relationships, this is probably not your channel because I don't tend to read for people in perfect relationships. This is for people who are going through some shit. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. So if you're in a perfect lovey-dovey relationship, this ain't your channel. Just saying. Okay. Sorry, that was kind of rude, but being completely honest here. Okay, let's clarify the ancestor and see what action Leo's person is taking. Two of Wands reversed. Getting past energy because we're clarifying that ancestor card. There was a breakup. Seven of Wands, someone was very defensive. I felt defensive during this reading, and I apologize. And I'm being kind of a B word, and I apologize. That is my fire in my sign. I'm an Aries, Sun, Sag, Moon. Sorry, guys. I'm going to blame it on my chart. I get very passionate about things. Okay, boundaries. I was clarifying this spark of life here. Although I feel like this is a renewal, and this is the death card, although I feel like this is a renewal, Spirit is warning you that although this person is coming back, you need to have boundaries. That defensive energy was for a reason. You were defensive for a reason. And these two cards came out, which I just had in the Leo or the Cancer reading. I don't know, one of the readings I just had. The Star in reverse, so there's this hopelessness. But at the end of the day, action. Someone wants to take action towards you. You feel hopeless. Or maybe they feel hopeless. They're like, you know what? We may never get back together, but I have to try. I have to let this person know how I feel. This is how that feels for me. And Spirit is saying you need to make sure you have boundaries. You can give this person another chance as long as you protect yourself. Let's clarify that protection, and we shall move on. Clarify the protection card for Leo. Leo. The way this card, it fell in my chair like this. This is the Chariot. Protect yourself because your person's coming in. I hope that doesn't scare you. That's not what it's intended to. I think Spirit's just letting you know this person's coming in. You just need to have your guard up. Actions speak louder than words. They need to prove to you that they are ready. And when I say ready, they need to come in with proper communication. Hear them out. I'm not saying ignore them, but I'm saying hear them out. Let them restore the connection if you would like that. That's something that you're interested in. But stay guarded and have boundaries. And you can lower those walls as soon as you see some change. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. Okay, so where are we at next? We are on Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you organized, beautiful humans. I think I have some Virgo in my chart. I'm not sure, but I tend to resonate a lot with cleanliness and organization. So maybe, but I'm also kind of chaotic, so I'm not too chaotic to be a Virgo, I think. Okay, so Virgo. I have a hard time shuffling this deck, so I tend to shuffle this way. Okay, energy for Virgo. That one wanted to fly out, but didn't quite come out. Energy for Virgo. Okay, we have a couple cards here. So, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone, I got the word cockiness in my head. I have no idea why. Someone's cocky. Someone thinks they got it in the bag, but they don't. Someone's moving towards you. Why is this person such a jackass, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you said that once or something, because I don't even say that word. I don't know who your person is, but they think highly of you, and you don't necessarily think highly of them at this moment. Current energy for Virgo. That is rough, Virgo. I love if that's the type of person that you are, where you're just like, what a jackass. I love that. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay. Strength. You feel like you need to have your walls up and you need to be strong towards this person. I don't feel like, Virgo, like you're allowing yourself to have any feelings. I feel like you're very guarded with this person. Maybe you have every right to be, but to me, this feels very guarded. I normally see the Strength card as this nurturing, loving, but look at the scared look on this lion's face. This person is terrified of you, and rightly so. You're like, I will grab you, put a chain around your neck, and I will bring you with me, and you will do as I say. I love that energy. I am all about it. So whoever you are, you're amazing, and you're a badass. Whoever that energy is for, I'm feeling it. I'm vibing with it. So someone did you wrong, and you're like, not gonna happen again. You can be my little pet at this point if you think that you're gonna get anything from me. It ain't gonna happen. It's like you are making them, you're like, it's like the hamster wheel where they're chasing like a piece of cheese and they're like thinking that they're getting somewhere, and you're like, nope. I'm feeling very guarded energy. Very, very guarded energy. I feel like you are dominating, which is an awesome energy, but I also am wondering what happened. You know what I mean? I'm like, I am nosy and I want to find out, but we don't have enough time to get too deep into it. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that this person is trying to take movement towards you, but you aren't quite letting them in. It's like the carrot on the treadmill for a horse. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like the cartoons where there's like a horse. There's a carrot tied to a treadmill, and it's like Bugs Bunny trying to catch it or something. Weird metaphor, weird vision there. Okay. But this person is getting nowhere with you, is how it feels. And I feel like they're excluding? What's the word I'm looking for? They're letting out a lot of energy, but nothing's happening. It's like when you're in a dream and you're trying to run and you get nowhere. Clarify the Chariot. What does Virgo's person, what actions are they going to take? What actions is Virgo's person going to take? The Moon and the Magician in reverse. So I'm getting mixed messages here. So there might be a multitude of energies in this particular sign, but just take whatever resonates. So the Moon for me is always an intuition. It's always a knowing that is beyond the norm. This is someone who's highly intuitive, which I am getting your energy from this. You're highly intuitive. You have a knowing about this person, and you know this is your person. But the thing about it is you're not going to let them take advantage of you any longer. I'm getting this clarifying energy here. I'm getting a very clear, intuitive ability to where you are understanding that right now this person has to show you action, or you are not going to allow them in your life any longer. I think you have reached your I want to say melting point, which is super weird, but you have reached your last straw at this point. There is this level of emotion, but it's very shallow. These two dogs are standing on a very shallow pool of water. So I don't feel like your emotions are running deep anymore. I feel like at one point, this person may have taken advantage of you, and maybe the roles were reversed and you were that lion, but now you're no longer. You are empowered. I think that's beautiful. I think you're badass. But I'm getting a warning here. I'm gonna be honest with you, Virgo. I feel like Spirit is warning you that you're being a little bit overbearing and manipulative, perhaps. This could be your person, but I'm getting a vibe that you have, or that you are potentially using your power for ego rather than unconditional love. And I think Spirit is giving you a little bit of a warning. If this isn't your story, then it's not for you, but for that particular person who needs to hear this, you're getting a little bit manipulative when it comes to, it feels like a revenge energy. It feels like, yes, they have hurt me in the past. Now they deserve to be hurt. And I'm warning a little bit here. This can give you some negative karma. So please do not take it any further. Try to reverse it back a little bit. Focus all of this power and energy and manifestation. I want this upright, and I want you to work on yourself. You need to stay out of their energy. If they're toxic and they're lower than you, then remove yourself. There's no point in fighting with someone who is unreasonable. There's no point in getting revenge on someone, because it'll just in return be negative feedback for you. And I think that is a strong message from Spirit. So I just wanted to put that out there. You're badass, you're amazing, you're allowed to be empowered, but please do not use your powers for manipulation or revenge. That's all I have to say. Okay, moving on. Let's go to Libra. I'm going to sage a little bit first, and then we'll go straight to Libra. Those of you who have resonated, let me know. Let me know how I'm doing today. And welcome to everyone, and I'm happy to finally show my face on YouTube. I've been a little bit afraid, but now that I've kind of already put myself out there on Light Girl Tarot's channel, I feel like there is this wonderful community behind me. I don't know why my camera just moved like that. That was super random. But I feel like there's this beautiful community around me and surrounding me, and their soul tribe. So I just felt the need to put my face out there. All right, so we are on Libra. Okay, Libra, I don't feel like doing this tattoo tarot, so maybe you have tattoos. If that's you, that's awesome. But it just felt right to break out this deck. I love this deck. It's one of my favorites. Ink and Intuition, guys. Love it. And it's the sweetest little tiny deck. I love it. Okay. Spirit guides, ancient ancestor, Libra and their person. What do you have for Libra and their person today, Spirit? Okay, let's just fly everything out. Okay, Knave of Cups was the one that came out that is actually turned over. I believe that is similar to the Knight of Cups. I can double check on that, but I'm pretty sure someone is wanting to reach out and give you their cup of love. Someone has a lot of emotions for you. Someone has been potentially drinking regarding you or trying to get over you. I just get that vibe because his cup just has some like swirlies on it. So it almost feels like he's kind of feeling pretty good right now. I don't know why. I don't normally interpret it that way, but... And then there is waves on his hat, kind of like little ocean waves. And for me, I feel like this person feels very emotional towards you. They have a rose tattooed on their neck. So if you have roses like me, this could be your reading. Okay, Libra. What about this Knave of Cups? What about it, Spirit? Temperance. Okay, although this person wants to reach out, they don't feel balanced. They don't feel themselves right now. They feel a little bit wobbly. That's why maybe I was getting that little swirly cue, like that totally caught my attention. So this person doesn't feel balanced. They feel a little out of it. They feel maybe they are using drugs or alcohol to numb themselves. 5 of Coins. 5 of Pentacles. Let's keep going. This is an interesting energy, Spirit. What's going on, Libra? I know that you guys are the balance being, and normally you guys, if Libra is at its best self, it's an incredible sign, but when it's at its worst self, it's also terrifying. That's all that wants to come out of this deck. Spirit's like, get another deck. Okay. This is usually my clarifying deck. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. So let's clarify. I need to clarify this 5 of Coins before I get too deep into it. I don't want to like say what I'm thinking until I get a little bit of clarification. So clarify the 5 of Coins, Spirit. Clarify the 5 of Coins. Clarify the 5 of Coins. Come on, Spirit. Give me something. Clarify the 5 of Coins. Three of Wands. Freedom. Okay, sorry, I was just getting a little... This energy is interesting, Libra. Because the 5 of Coins is usually like poverty. It's usually need. It's like a desperation. So either your person is in this desperate self of emotions, just being drowned by their emotions, because the Temperance is reversed. So there's no balance in their emotions right now. But I found this card interesting, the way it looks. There's a skull in the middle, right? It's these swirly cues that I keep saying. But then there's this the fire surrounding it. So although they feel this tremendous loss, it's like, this is almost like an 8 of Cup energy where someone walked away, but the need never went away. It's like, although they removed themselves from the situation, the need, the desperation never changed. This person has always and will always have a passionate view of you personally. They will always feel lack without you. This is what I'm getting from this. It's not normally how I interpret the 5 of Cups, but when I got this Freedom card, this 3 of Wands, I feel like although this person is still stuck on you and they are desperate, like they are hanging on to every moment that you ever had together. And they are in this 6 of Cup energy. This is a past person, is what I'm intuitively getting. This energy feels like you. You are making decisions for your own life and you're feeling free. Although this person hurt you in the past, this current energy tells me that you are free from their codependency. That's what I'm getting from that 5 of Coins. Codependent, desperate, lack, poverty mindset, materialistic and concerned about money more than they're concerned about love. You loved them above anything, above means, above money, above career. Anything and everything they did was gold to you. And that's the beauty about you, Libra, is that you loved this human more than they ever loved themselves, or more than they ever loved anything. I don't think they're even fully capable of love. I'm going to be completely honest with you with that Five of Coins energy. It's this codependent, I will get in the next relationship. And the thing about Libra, to me, they're always beautiful and gorgeous and seductive and intimate. And so I always get this adultery type energy from them. And I don't mean to project my own issues on you, Libra, but the thing about Libras is they'll change your life. And they will be something that you will always wish for. And that's what this person feels, is that you are just everything to them. I'm going to leave your reading right there, Libra. That's some heavy energy. This is some really deep sorrow. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. You Scorpios, you secretive. That's how I feel. You guys are like super wise, but you also hide a lot from the world. And that's how I interpret. And I apologize if my interpretations are annoying or offensive. I'm not trying to be. I know a lot of Scorpios. My kids are Scorpios. And they can be secretive at times. And I don't think it's your MO. I don't think you do it on purpose. But I do think that's how you are, Scorpio. So I apologize for offending you. Scorpio and their person, please, Spirit. Scorpio and their person. 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 Scorpio. Scorpio. Anything? Goodness. Of course you're going to be secretive with me right when I call you guys out. Scorpios. Okay, we got something. The World in reverse. The World in reverse tells me, for me, the world is a very karmic cycle. So this has been an ongoing process between you and your person, whether it be past life connection, but someone was cut off. That's the energy I'm getting from the World in reverse. Either that or there's a distance between the two of you. You're unable to see one another. You could be on different sides of the world, different seasons perhaps. And it's interesting that this interpretation of the world has this, sorry, my fingers are like giving a shadow. It has this death, like obviously she's a skull, right? But look at her, she's holding the sand of time. Maybe you feel like there's not enough time between the two of you. You're missing out because of distance. Let's keep going. By the way, this is an amazing deck. I love this deck. We have the Magician. I feel like you're manifesting your person. Look at you. Look at you with your fortune-telling globe and your candles and you manifesting your person. I love that. The Chariot. Someone wants to make a move towards you or you want to make a move towards them. This is a family-oriented relationship. This is a let's move type energy. So this could be you moving with the World here and the Magician. You might be manifesting to move either toward your person or your person wants to move with you. You're very intuitive. You feel your person coming in. That could also be the energy that's happening. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So there's this energy of not being able to work towards each other, or you want to have a home together, you want to live together, but there's some sort of blockage here because the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Although you're manifesting, there's some sort of distance and blockage, and you're almost feeling like you're running out of time. But I feel like Spirit wants to say you have plenty of time. But let's get some oracle cards to confirm. I don't want to speak on that until we get some confirmation. Clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Expect miracles. There you go. There's your answer right there. You're manifesting this. Although there's some blockages at the moment, and you're starting to feel a little... I feel like you're starting to maybe give up, perhaps. But Spirit says expect miracles. What else, Spirit? What else for Scorpio, Spirit? I think that's it. And then let's just see what actions your person is going to take. Use this deck over here. What actions is your person going to take? What actions is Scorpio's person going to take? What actions is Scorpio's person going to take? The world. Ha! They are going to move. Confirmation. Also, this particular deck cracks me up because it's shaped like a vagina. Like, it reminds me of, like... I'm sorry. That is so inappropriate. But it's like... It reminds me of, like, rebirth and rejuvenation and expecting miracles. So maybe this is going to be out of left field, but maybe someone was expecting a child or was hoping that someday they have a child. But they feel like they're running out of time. So if this is that might be for one person, but that feels like, man, I wish that I would have had the time to have a child, or I feel like I'm running out of time. But I think Spirit's like, expect the miracles. Whatever it is that you're asking about, Spirit says it's going to happen. This is almost like a yes moment here too. Your person's going to move. You're going to move. You're going to find each other again. There's some sort of distance that's going to end. All right, I'm going to leave you there. That's beautiful, Scorpio. Okay, let's go into Sagittarius next. Okay. Sagittarius. Hello. Welcome to my world, Sagittarians. Me and you both, Sagittarians, because I have a Sag moon and it gets me in trouble a lot. So let me know if you are a Sagittarius and give me some advice on how to handle our fire. Because I have a hard time with it. I have a hard time not saying the things I probably shouldn't say. As I lose all the cards. Your energy's all over the place. So there's something that's wanting to be said by Spirit. I feel like when the deck kind of throws itself at you, there's something that's necessary to be said. So I'm going to collect my thoughts here. Funny, I don't even mean to say that, but let me collect my thoughts. Let me collect my cards. Maybe you feel like you're collecting your thoughts and there's something you want to say, but you're not quite understanding what it is. Sagittarius and their person, please, Spirit. In the current energy. Sagittarians and their person. We have... What is this? The Six of Wands? Six of Wands. Very red card here. It's like there's a passion between the two of you, but it's like passion lost. It's like in reverse, this card looks a lot more barren because the trees in the corner here. It feels like a loss to me. What specific loss that is, I don't know. I feel like someone has lost passion for someone else. What else, Spirit? Sagittarians. The Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like there's a stagnant energy between the two of you. Someone has walked away, perhaps. Or maybe just decided their energy wasn't hold on. Hold on, Sagittarius, back up. Back up. This is past energy. This 6 of Wands in reverse is past energy. Someone has removed their energy. I got ADD for a second, that's why I'm like, hold on, Saggies. I'm getting a little crazy with the ADD. Let me put this deck back and get refocused here. Sorry, I'm a human. Okay. Past energy, someone has removed themselves specifically from the situation. They have removed their energy from their person. There was a stagnant energy between the two of you. But then, lo and behold, the most magical card in the deck, in my opinion, the most happy, beautiful, wondrous, joyful card is the Sun. The freaking Sun came out. The Sun to me reminds me a lot of the Ten of Cups too, because it feels like this overwhelming, I'm feeling giddy because of it, this overwhelming, prosperous energy. This feels mutual. So in the past, there was a stagnant energy between the two of you. Passion was lost. Something had happened in the past. But I think Spirit doesn't want us to focus on the past. I think Spirit says, current energy, we're in the Sun. The Hermit in reverse. Someone had to go into hermit mode, but is just no longer in that space of mind anymore. They want to come back out into the light. It's like the bear after hibernation coming out and feeling the warmth on its skin again. 10 of Wands in reverse. Let go of this heavy burden. Now there's this lightness and beautiful energy. There's this, look at this, the 3 of Pentacles. Someone wants to water their own grass. Rather than the grass was greener on the other side, how about we water what we have? Although we have had loss in the past and desolation, and this relationship has been smashed to smithereens. I don't talk like that. I don't know where this is coming from, but someone wants a renewal, reconciliation. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. We're almost to the 10 of Pentacles. You are this independent energy. You're a 9 of Pentacles. You just need one more Pentacle to be 10. You're missing your Pentacle. You're missing your person. This feels like reconciliation for someone. Either this is reconciliation or this is someone going on their path on their own and flourishing. And I want to say flourishing because of all these beautiful flowers. And time is your own now. The Sun card and the 9 of Pentacles. That is incredible energy. Congratulations, Sag. You're on your way. Next, Capricorn. I don't even have to go any further on that because that was beautiful. Okay, Capricorn. I'm going to use this deck here. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what your energy and your person's energy is today. Capricorn, Spirit. Thank you, Capricorn. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Loss. Concern regarding money, perhaps. Not following the divine. Okay? The divine had a present and a gift, and someone didn't accept it. Why is that, Spirit? Oh, goodness. I dropped a bunch of cards. Give me just a second. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to take the ones that were upright. Look what we have here. Wow. We have the Ace of Wands, new beginnings, rebirth. Wow. This is that creation, this creative, beautiful new journey. So why is this here? We'll have to clarify that. Either your person gave up on you and didn't follow the divine's guidance. This could have been a soul connection, and they decided not to follow the guidance of what the divine said. And this led you to the karmic wheel, which is in your favor. The end of a cycle, new beginnings. Something had to end to restore new energy. This is restorative, this is creative, this is passionate, this is finding yourself again. I want to clarify. I'm sorry, this Sphinx on this card is really just interesting. So take that as you will. Let me pick up these cards that fell. I'm not going to read these ones because they weren't upright. The Ace came right out and the Wheel of Fortune. That is insane. That is insane. Whatever this new beginning is, this is going to be incredible. That's all I have to say. Now, I want to clarify this Ace of Pentacles. What happened? Is this past energy? Is this current energy? Is this you walking away from your person? What is this? Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. The Ace of Pentacles. This card wanted to come out. The High Priestess in reverse. You not following your intuition? What's going on here, Capricorn? Why aren't you following your intuition? Your intuition is telling you something. What is it telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Let's get some advice from Spirit. Clarify this High Priestess in reverse, Spirit. High Priestess in reverse. Raise your vibration. Okay. Yeah. You're not following your intuitive abilities. Someone needs to ground. Someone needs to meditate. When I say ground, I mean you need to spend some time by yourself, take a deep breath, and just speak on the things that are bothering you and literally have that conversation with Spirit or whatever that you believe in, and have that conversation and raise your vibrational spirit. Even, I would say, if you're having a hard time with that, you can do a guided meditation through YouTube. You can do Reiki healing, which is also through YouTube, free on YouTube. You can literally take your shoes off and stand in nature. Go on a walk out in nature. If it's too cold, I would try meditation. Okay. You know you're on your way, but you're not following the guidance of Spirit. So there's something that you're not recognizing, and Spirit wants you to meditate so that they can communicate with you. So either you've been too busy to meditate, you have been stressed out, even just taking a bath sometimes and just being in your own calm, quiet, just being in water will help your intuitive abilities. Okay, that's it for Capricorn. Let's move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarians. I do want to use this oracle first. For some reason, I was guided for the Aquarians to use this stuff. Aquarians. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Aquarians? What do you have for Aquarians? Yes. Elimination. This feels like the Moon card to me. There's something that needs to be eliminated, or there's something that you're confused about that will soon give you clarity. Flexibility. There's this level of flexibility that you need to have towards your person. And anything that's confusing will be cleared, and here are your blessings. That's what Spirit wants you to know before we start this. Actually, I want to use let's use the light seers. All right, regarding your person, Spirit, what is this elimination and flexibility regarding Aquarian's person? What is it, Spirit? What would you like to say, Spirit? Whoa. That's the Four of Swords, but it came out in reverse. So, you need to be more guarded towards this person. You need to have boundaries. You're too flexible. That's what I'm getting from this. Yes, we want you to be flexible, but when someone is taking advantage, Spirit wants you to know that there has to be boundaries, and you have to heal when someone the illumination and the flexibility together with this Four of Swords just tells me you are now illuminated. You now are aware that you need boundaries with this particular person. And you need to heal from this relationship. I just saw the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That tells me you need to have your guard up and you need to think logically regarding your situation and your person. What actions will Aquarian's person take towards Aquarius? What actions? Tell us, Spirit, actions. Five of Pentacles. This person is going to take any actions. They're so depressed. And for me, this is a victim mentality. They think they're the victim. They think they can just sit in a room and play the victim when you are the one who obviously was hurt. I hate those type of people who want to play victim when they're the ones who manipulate. And this is the energy I'm getting from this card. I don't normally see the Five of Pentacles that way, but I'm getting this desperation from your person, and that is illuminated now at this point to you. You are aware, you're intuitive, and you are not dealing with their BS anymore. You're not going to be manipulated. You're not going to be gaslit any longer. Six of Pentacles. You're no longer investing in that relationship. You're no longer investing in someone who will not invest in you. And I think that's beautiful, and more power to you, Aquarians. Okay, I think that's it for you. I think that was pretty spot on as far as the information that I felt that Spirit wanted you to know at this time. All right, and then always check your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, Pisces. I'm going to start with this deck here, Pisces. Okay, for Pisces. For Pisces. Spirit, ancient ancestors, please give me a clear, concise reading for Pisces and their person. Pisces and their person, Spirit. Hold on. This is one of the decks I use the most. I love this deck. All right, Pisces and their person, Spirit. Pisces and their person. Pisces and their person. What do you have for us, Spirit, regarding Pisces and their person? Hello. Excuse me. Someone's throat chakra is blocked. Sorry. Ignore my little, this is my kid's cup, it changes colors. Someone's throat chakra is blocked because I had not coughed this entire reading, and then all of a sudden, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is ungrateful. Someone is codependent. Someone is... don't like that energy. What else, Spirit? New experiences. I feel like Spirit just wants to say move on. I think this is just very like to the point. Move on. Sorry, but that is what I'm hearing over and over in my head. Move on. Just move on. Let's clarify with Modern Witch Tarot. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. The Chariot and the High Priestess in reverse. So although you want to take movement, you're unsure of what's next. You're not following your intuition. You are deciding to stay in the... Hold on. I'm having a hard time expressing myself ever since the throat chakra has been blocked. And this person or you, I don't know, I can't tell which is which. Take what resonates. But when I see the High Priestess, I always see intuition. I always see someone following their spirit guides. They're following their spiritual intuition. When it's in reverse, what I'm trying to say is you're not following your spiritual ability. Something's blocked when it comes to your intuition. You're not hearing something from Spirit, or either that or you are refusing to listen to Spirit and you are aware of what you need to do. So you want to take movement, but you're not hearing the guidance of Spirit. I feel like your focus in the physical reality rather than the spiritual reality. And I'm not saying you need to be in fantasy land, but I am saying that Spirit has a message for you that you're not hearing. So whatever this is regarding your person or just you and yourself, there's an ungratefulness here. Could be your person. There is a new experiences here, meaning how I'm interpreting it, take what resonates, is that you need to remove yourself from this person in order to find your intuition, in order to find your higher self, in order to better yourself. That is what I'm getting from Spirit. I do want to clarify and see with some oracles. Illumination. Yeah, this is the same that we just had with Aquarius. Something is being illuminated, but you need to listen to Spirit. Meditate. Go on a walk in nature. Journal. Do something to wonders. Crystals. Crystals would be very healing with you as well. Wonders to me means intuition. This purple to me is your third eye. Work on that. Trust. Trust in your intuition. That's what I'm getting from that. And I think that's it for you, Pisces. I want to do a collective energy before I go. And I just want to thank everyone who has been here for this reading. And I hope that it resonated. And please always let me know if it does in the comments. Please feel free to give me suggestions and talk to me. I'd love to get to know you guys. Okay. Collective energy. Thank you, Spirit, for this wonderful readings. Please give us an overall collective energy regarding that person and the actions of their person. Okay, collective. Okay, hello. Knight of Wands, passion, fire, sexual energy. You know what this says. The Tower. You also know what that is. I'm getting a different interpretation right now, which is really interesting. Passion, fire, love, lust, everything. Reignited. I don't normally see the Tower as that ever, but this, I heard ignited when I looked at this. There's a third eye up here. There's an intuitive vibe here. One person is still up on the Tower, one jumped off. Someone left the situation, someone didn't. Someone is moving on, someone can't. I don't know. Take it as you will. Four of Wands in reverse. What in the world? It's in reverse. I was getting like magic, power, love, lust, and then all of a sudden we get the Four of Wands in reverse. What is that, Spirit? Come on. Sorry. Let's clarify. I'm just like, what is that? Clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. Why are we all in this non-committal energy? Is that everyone or just me? Like, what is this? Clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. The Tower in reverse, it's like tragic events are being avoided. Like, it's very interesting how we got the Tower and then the Tower reversed. Sorry, my dog is twittering. She's moving in her sleep. That's why the camera is getting shaky. Give me a second to tune in here. I was very excited. I was getting all rambunctious. And then we got the Four of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands. It's passionate energy. It's actually, to me, I always see this as a temporary energy. A sexual energy. A passion, right? Lust. A friends with benefit type of situation. And then the Tower tells me this has been reignited. So someone thought it was going to be something non-committal, not very serious. Four of Wands in reverse. Someone wanted to end the relationship, and one person did because they jumped off of the Tower, right? I need to yell at my dog in a second. Someone jumped off. Someone decided to follow their intuition and stay. Someone knew that this wasn't just a temporary fling. They knew this was it. Someone knew that and they stuck in the turmoil. You know that meme where there's that little dog and he's sitting in the flames and he goes, this is fine. That is this energy. Someone waiting it out through the good and the bad, and the other removing themselves. Someone recognizing that this wasn't a temporary thing. This was something that was more than that. And one person realized it and one person stayed non-committal. This here, Tower reverse, gives me a reconciliation type of energy. It's very confusing. It's very complex. Because one person recognizes something, the other doesn't. Someone's very intuitive. They have that third eye. They know that this is more than just something that was a fling. Something ended abruptly. Tower is a very abrupt shift, right? But then this Tower in reverse tells me, because I was confirming this non-committal energy. Someone said I screwed up. I never wanted this to end. Decide who you are, right? Clarify the Tower. Two of Swords in reverse. Someone made a decision. Someone didn't. Six of Cups. Boom. Past energy. Someone knew this was it. I get this card as, for me, it's really closely related to the Ten of Pentacles is how I see this card. But it's with a past person. This is nostalgia. This is remembrance of something that was extremely happy to you. This is like remembering the happiness of your childhood. This is the Sun card to me. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is everything. This is that person who will always be your person, whether you're with them or not, whether you're in the physical realm with them or the 5D. This is your human being. This is your person. My dog just made a weird noise. It's confirming. Apologize for that. Someone wants to come in. Someone wants to make amends. Someone is willing to go the extra mile for you. Do you want that? I don't know. I feel like you waited a long time for this person and you knew that this was it, but I do feel like you've been through 2 towers at this point. You've been through enough. You're exhausted. There could have been a third party. Take it as you will. I always see the 3 of Cups as a third party. I hate that I interpret it that way, but that is how I interpret it. There's a third party ending with that Tower. Clarifying the Tower in reverse. Clarifying the Tower. Actually, I clarified the Tower. I apologize. I clarified the Tower. We get the 3 of Cups reverse. I apologize. People are talking in the background. That's my family. I'm going to have to wrap this up. But 3 of Cups to me means third party ended. Someone is confident moving forward. Someone wants to move towards you. Someone is very passionate. Someone just had a realization. Their relationship with this third party has to end in order for them to feel confident, to feel passionate, to move forward in the direction towards you. And the reason why I say it's you is because this is 6 of Cups past energy. I'm going to end this reading here. Thank you guys so much. If you are interested in a personal, let me know. Otherwise, have a good day.